Ooh wee, look at those wheels. Still have no idea what to do with this thing, but I guess I will keep it for now. Oh, dude, spider webs all in my face. That's crazy. Proves how long this car sits here. Like a couple days at a time, not too bad. So this year's almost over, so I'm prepping for 2026 pretty much. A lot of stuff that I need to do to this car to get it running in tip-top shape. You can see the purple glow in the car. That is one of my issues. So this car has, I think, about 90,000 miles on it. So I am due for an oil change, which honestly, I'll probably try to do it myself. Well, no, because I need an alignment. So I might as well do the whole two birds, one stone thing and just get them both done at the same time and call it a day, because this car definitely needs an alignment. It steers to the left on its own, which is very annoying, and I should not be driving it, which I am not driving it currently. Interior wise, everything is pretty good so far. I mean, like it looks clean, it's nice. I want to change out this center console here. This looks disgusting. Like it's just old and scratched and all that jazz. So I need to change that out. They have a carbon fiber one. It's probably like, I have no idea how much it is, but I need to get that, or just replace this with like a new like, this is basically like a matte finish, so I'll just replace it with that or the carbon fiber, call it a day. It'll spruce up the interior basically. One thing I really need to fix is this AC unit here. The AC still works, everything works fine. The heat, the cool, and all the modes and stuff like that. Fans work. I just got that fixed, like the AC, not too long ago, like earlier this year or last year, I think. I'm not sure, I don't remember. But the light in here, you turn the car on, it comes on, and then it just slowly fades out into non-existence. But everything still works. So I don't really know, how that works. But there are some videos on how to fix that, so I need to do that. And if I'm taking this whole thing off, I might as well replace this piece too along with that. So again, two birds, one stone. Something that really pisses me off, I actually still need to fix this. I've replaced these and I have no idea how to lock this in place. That's, I don't know, I'll have to figure that out. It came in like a different size than the stock one, so I had to like really shove it in there. So I don't know if, like, I have no idea, but I need to figure that out. But this piece here is broken, this tab, so it doesn't hold this in place. Whenever I floor it, this comes flying at me every single time. So I need to replace that. And this one's fine, but I'm sure it'll break eventually. So I'll just keep the other one, or however many they give you in a pack. I'm assuming it's just two, but I need to fix that. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a purple tint in here, which I do not mind it. Like it looks kind of nice in some lighting, but it's blurry as hell through the rear window because the tint is so old. Now, I've mentioned this before, but nobody wants to replace my rear window. For some reason, it's too hard, or it's just, they don't want to break the glass. I have no idea. Maybe it'll be a pain in the ass to take the old wrap off. Probably. But I can't find anybody to do it. So I'm going to keep calling around and asking to see who can help me out. I'm not going to peel that shit off myself because I am not a tint master. So I will have somebody do that for me. It looks good on the outside, sort of, but you can see it's like purple. Very purple in there. So definitely need to get that changed so I can match the side, which I think the sides are like 10 or 15%. And we'll have a nice black finish. And then I'll finally get this whole piece wrapped in a gloss black so it'll all come together. Maybe tint the front window just a little bit. I haven't decided on that yet, but maybe. Oh, bro, I need like an exterminator or something. There's so many like spider webs just floating around in here, just walking into them. I don't know if this is like a big issue yet, but my belt squeaks like crazy when you start it up. It'll squeak like crazy, and then after like maybe 5 minutes or when the car heats up, it'll go away. I don't know if that's a tensioner issue maybe, or if it's a belt issue, but this belt is basically brand new. I got this like a year ago. The tensioner is still 20 years old, which I could use a replacement for that. It looks somewhat easy to replace. Looks like a couple of bolts to take out or something. I can't really tell, but it looks like an easy replacement. Get something a little more beefier that can handle like a little extra load, I guess. I don't know. I think it was like a Caltech or a Cotech or something like that. I need to look and see what it was, and if I can find it, I'll put a picture up. I don't know. For the longest, I thought I had battery issues, but I did not. Something was draining the battery. This light, I don't know, this light still doesn't work. And I don't know if that's like a battery indicator, but I ran some tests on this battery. The battery's good. So I don't know why this light's going out. Maybe the light just needs to be replaced. I'm not sure. But this was getting siphoned like hell after like a day or two of not driving. Usually, or back in the day, it would take like, I say back in the day, but a year or two ago, it would last for like a week. And then if I don't drive this car for like a week or so, it will be dead. And I would have to jump start it and blah, blah, blah. Very much pain in the ass. But this bad boy right there, that little camera, was always on, and it was constantly turning on and off and recording and doing all that. So I'm assuming that's what drained the battery, because the moment I unplugged that, my battery issues went away. So I'm just gonna leave that unplugged. This should be in the daily anyway, so maybe I'll make that switch. I don't know. And this is a big one. Wheel bearings. I need to replace the wheel bearings, which I think the rear ones are the most atrocious. Obviously, I can't show you them now, but I do need to replace those. There is a loud, like, I'm assuming it's like a drone kind of effect in a way. I just need to go ahead and replace both the rear, which I might as well do the fronts, but I think the rears need replacing the most. I still need to lift the car up and just get under it and test them out, just see how bad they are, I guess. But I need to replace them anyway, so. And this is just cosmetic, but I hate rusty rotors. I really do. That sounds like a Fortnite map. The hell? It's really not that big of a deal, but when your wheels are this shiny, all you see is just the rust behind them, and it really bothers me. So I need to get like I might as well upgrade to some slotted rotors, so I might as well just do that. I'm gonna leave the brakes alone. These are fine for what I have. Like, I don't have like a ton of power right now, so it's not like I need like beefy brakes. They work just fine. I might replace those with like Willwoods like in the future or something like that, I don't know. But most importantly, I need to get some slotted rotors that do not rust so I can keep everything looking nice. And I've mentioned this before too, and I'm finally gonna address it, hopefully within 2026. This side has a bushing. Hey, that's lit. Tail of the dragon. Anyway, this side has a bushing that just squeaks like hell. I don't know where it's coming from, but I know it's like a bushing, or maybe it's like something with like the strut just squeaking, or I have no idea, but I need to figure that out. The plan is to get coilovers for this car anyway and take out the leaf suspension in here, the leaf springs in here, and just go with a full coil setup. I think that would be best for this car, so it's not like bouncing around everywhere and doing all that and jumping and dancing whenever I hit corners and like sharp turns, I guess. They do sell like a bushing kit, and it comes with like, I don't know, like 50 different bushings to replace on like throughout the car. So I might as well go ahead and do that and just replace everything, because all of these bushings are probably nearly 30 years old and I might just run into the same issue. So I'll probably just replace all of those too. Now that I'm looking at it, this looks a little curved. Am I crazy? Focus. Am I crazy? Is it supposed to be like that? I don't know. Might be time for a new tensioner. That doesn't look normal. See how it's like this? I don't know. I never really paid attention to it, so paying attention to it now. Oh, this issue made me so mad, and there's not really a way to fix it, but my damn headlight, bro. A headlight square is out, and you can't replace the freaking square itself. Look at this. Oh, bro, that makes me so mad. You have to replace the entire setup. I've checked and I've asked around. There's nothing wrong with the setup or any of the cables or anything like that. Like, it's just dead. And that makes me so mad. So I would have to replace this entire thing, which I don't know if I want to do that. I might as well just get like something new or go back to the old setup. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can do to get that fixed or replaced, or I don't know. But these headlights are maybe 2 years old. These work just fine, but I think this one has always been an issue. It started dimming like, I don't know, a year ago, and then it just completely died on me. So that makes me so mad. Like, dude. Actually looks kind of sick. I'm not. Hey, it actually looks kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, but it still makes me very mad. So I'm adding that to the to-do list. Oh man, that makes me mad. I think I also want to get. This is basically cosmetic too, but I do have some chips in the lip and I think this side skirt, one of the side skirts. I don't know. Let me let this down. Get some more light in here. There we go. So I'm trying to think like what I should get to remedy that. I could go with like a gloss black. I think they have gloss black for these, or maybe get them paint match. That is also an option. But I'm not really a paint match kind of guy when it comes to like lips and side skirts. I like them to be like gloss black or matte black, carbon fiber. I'm not really a paint match kind of guy. Call me crazy. But there is a lot of things that I can get to make the car look a little bit nicer. Obviously, we need to go a little bit lower because there is a fat wheel gap right there. Anyway, the first thing that I need to address is the wheel bearing issue and my alignment. Those are the most important because I do not want to be steering myself off the road and getting into a fiery collision. I don't think I'm missing anything, but I do know that some things will just come up as I fix the car because that is how it works fixing up an old car like this. You fix something else breaks, and you just repeat the cycle. I don't know, it kind of makes it fun, I guess. Oh, this cup holder. I have a 3D printer. I'm just gonna 3D print that mod to get the cup holder working like it should, and that should be very easy. That's gonna be fun, actually. I love my 3D printer, I just never use it. But it is time to go. I don't think I'm missing anything, but if I am, y'all will be the first to know because I only talk to y'all about this car. Ah, there's the chip. That's not that bad. The Mazda was worse. The Mazda had like a nice fat cut out of the lip, but I'll get that fixed eventually. It's not really a big concern.